Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 1908 of What You Up To Now. Take it on. Who does that belong to? Talking about those two topics in Supersize Your Business. Take it on. Take responsibility for something that you don't necessarily have to take responsibility for, but you may want to. Nobody says you have to go out and start and grow and build and supersize a business, but you can choose to take it on. Take it upon oneself is actually the idiom from the Old Testament. And it's a terrific idiom because it reminds us that we have control over our lives. We get to choose what we are and are not going to spend our energy on or our time on or invest any of ourselves into or not. And that ties into this year's annual challenge, the Get Your Goals annual challenge, day 105 already, where it's a tool called Who Does That Belong To? I learned about this tool following my sudden cardiac arrest in 2010. So I've known about it for a really long time, used it for a while to help work my way through that situation, but then kind of forgot about it until I was reminded yesterday by my sister that some things are ours to deal with, but a lot of what we deal with isn't really ours. And we get upset and we worry and we stress and we have fear over things that we have no control over. And instead of spending our energy on things that we can't control, we want to spend our time and energy on the things that we can make a difference for, the things that we can control. And the tool is called Who Does It Belong To by Dr. Dane here. And he's got an app and everything now. So I started exploring that yesterday as part of the challenge. And today I'm going to go into it deeper. And I'm going to actually use the app as he recommends for 3 days to reduce. And they claim that 98% of our thoughts and beliefs and doubts and worries and fears and negative emotions don't even belong to us, that they really belong to other people. And so why do we think we can solve all the problems of the world when we really don't have the wherewithal, the control, or any impact on those things at all? So it reminds us to ask the question whenever we feel something or think something or believe something, well, who does that belong to? And if we feel lighter at all, that's the universe and our brain and our subconscious telling us, hey, that doesn't belong to you. It's not yours to deal with. So then you just say return to sender, and that releases the energy and the hold that that has on us. And then there's a couple more steps to the process. And if you find out that it is your responsibility, it is your thing, it is your problem, it is your thing that you need to deal with because it's impacting you and you do have the control and the ability to change it, then you go through a clearing process, and it's just a statement that we say that helps clear all that energy and let go of things. You know, a lot of times in letting go of things and getting over trauma and childhood trauma and different situations that we've been involved in, people believe, that I believe this in some instances, that you have to go back and rehash and relive and get rid of everything one at a time. But that's not true. You can choose right now to just say, I'm going to follow this process or any clearing process, and I'm just going to let it all go right now. I'm not going to let it impact me ever again. Does that mean it'll never come up again? No, because there's other things that will trigger it. But it does mean you're going to let go of the vast majority of the negative energy that surrounds that thing, that situation, that experience that you might have had in the past. So that's what I'll be working on today. If I can help you with anything, just please ask. You can box me at pajamagramma@gmail.com. Or you can, it's a walkie-talkie app. If you don't know what it is, Google it. My advice to everybody, and I got this from my kids years and years ago, was, I'm going to swear, Google that shit. Whenever I'd ask a question, they'd be like, well, have you Googled it, Mom, to see it? Or Bing or whatever search engine. Heck, now you can ask ChatGPT, the AI, and you can get an answer. But if you've done that and you're still struggling with what your next step is, that's when you can ask me. All right. Have an awesome day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow after I figure out who does that all belong to for the next 3 days. Have a great day.